Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to Ruler Rivals 19. This is a Swiss stage round 2 match on the winner's side with Moo versus IlikeHitman. We'll start off in about 2 minutes with a short delay, getting things going in Moo's pick of Paris. Then heading into Whittleton, chosen by and then we'll see at least one of our three potential RNG maps. So, yeah, we'll see how many we need from those, but at least three is what we're getting for sure. So, can firstly have a look at this silly little statistics screen. Why not? So, a lot of plays both ways. I like a little more than Moo, but in terms of best results, very similar. Moo obviously having one RR17, whereas I like's best result currently a finalist RR6. And yeah, heading into this tournament, Moo the highest in terms of elo who participated. So yeah, previous head-to-head in terms of matches, Moo has won. Moo has won in that sense, I believe. So yeah, quite similar in terms of stats. So should be a very nice match, nonetheless. Happens. So starting off in Paris, very similar stats. We got 19 plays for Moo with 9 wins, 10 losses, 3-minute flat personal best. On the other side, I like 11 wins, 9 losses out of his 20 times here so far, and personal best time 4:18. And fairly recently, Moo played in this tournament. I like back in RR25, RWC25. So in terms of recency, maybe in favor of Moo, but we'll get things going with Victor Novikov, Loud Assault Rifle, Chef, and Dahlia Margolis, Kitchen Knife, Cicada Bodyguard. Little buffering here, I don't. Okay. Just quickly give them both refresh. We should be good. So I like loading in a little quicker. Gonna be starting Chef as Moo does load in as well, but just gonna do a little replan for Emetic Nade. So I like going for the Emetic floor bang there with the Ambrose Nade as the Chef, and I would presume the AR in the briefcase. He's almost sneezed. So Moo starting normal, uh, getting spotted, throwing the way he wanted. A little different ideas here, but Moo getting also the data bodyguard here and letting Victor walk. I like getting I like getting Victor in the Shake's bathroom because of the emetic, so he's also gonna get a bodyguard this way. And he hasn't popped the fireworks yet either. Whereas Moo has gotten the Dahlia kill now with also fetching the AR from the guard up there. Now all he needs to do is get the Chef disguise. So I would probably say I like with the advantage here because of because of the fact that he has the harder kill out first. It's looking pretty good for ILike. Also heading upstairs to Dahlia now with the fireworks, and Boo's still only getting the chef. Of course, with the help of the phone, but I would think ILike is just a couple moments away from finishing. Get the doors to close. There we go. Not even knocking out the card there for Dahlia, but doesn't matter. Victor is on the way to the bathroom too, so this could be close, but definitely gonna be ILike the first one out. Just finished 3:26. Very nice time. Whooshes because of the peak or because of the loud kill for Moo, and I don't think he's even gonna finish in the photo finish window. It's just gonna be barely. Oh, never mind. That was hella delay. He was actually a lot closer than I thought. So we do in fact get a photo finish. That was just a enormous delay. Actually, a very similar in-game time, which is interesting because of how different the strats were in the end. So, not too bad of a strategy on Moo's side either, it seems, but it really came down to that one replan, I would think, that costing him the little extra time to get started. Yeah, just about 20 seconds flat, the difference, and Moo has waived it, so we are gonna just head on over to Whittleton, and ILike will be taking the lead going in. So now with a chance to go up 4-0 after his own map. And yeah, Whittleton, another map where both of them have a fair few plays. ILike a little more with 19 total, 13 wins, 6 losses for him. And Moo not too far behind, 10 wins, 7 losses. And also Moo with the better in-game or personal best rather, 403 to ILike's 601. Not too bad time either on ILike though. And yeah, looking at when these have been last played, Moo of course last played Whittleton in RR18. That is the tournament that he previously played before this one. Didn't play in World Championship 25. And ILike on the other side did play Whittleton in the World Championship 25 and did lose. So recent, I guess you could say in that sense, in favor of Moo. But ILike definitely not a slouch either. So can't really count him out either for sure, especially if he's picked the map. Then you would think that he's gonna be more than practiced enough, I think. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Favorite Taylor Swift song? I don't listen to Taylor Swift, so I don't have. Sorry. I'm not a Swiftie.
I thought about the question I faced yesterday. If you mean the one from Moo, absolutely not. will get you cancelled on X, formerly Twitter. Oh no. Anyways, that's a shame. But whatever will I do without X, formerly known as Twitter? The question from Moo yesterday was who's like, it was like, who is the hottest man on earth, you know? I was like, I have never thought of that. But either way, Whittleton, Janus, Fiberwire, Sheriff Masterson also no KO because why not? And Nolan Cassidy, loud shotgun police deputy. Very much a law enforcement heavy spin, this one. And I would imagine it's going to be Gardner's start just to get Janus quickly out of the way. Dawood Rangan, Dominic Szoboszlai, however you say that. Police brutality kind of spin. Yeah, no, it's not wrong. We're going for a item lure here into the bush, whereas ILike's just gonna chuck the emetic device into the back of the head of the sheriff, and maybe a little faster, but end result is the same. So now both of them gonna go upstairs for Janus, I would think, unless Moo actually might just, yeah, Moo's just gonna go ignore Janus for the time being. Just gonna head downstairs, grab the clue, wait for Janus. Which makes sense considering he is a little bit behind. Ilike's gonna be getting the kill first. So we'll see whether that has any impact or not. We're also taking out the cameras while he's down here. And he can grab the clue, of course. Ilike's not too far behind either, and good timing on this guy, so just able to yoink the clue there, and does have to take care of the cameras as well, but he's gonna be a little faster out because got the kill down already, whereas Moo's gonna have to wait for Janus to come down here. But yeah, it's not gonna be an enormous lead, but it is a lead. And it's gonna be also Archimedic both sides. Why am I dropping frame? So I'll refresh just to make sure not too far behind. There we go. And who's actually even gonna grab the deputy here before triggering the medic? He is fine. He should be still able to do this time. Quickly popping a dart in the back of Nolan, so it's gonna be the Parkamedic for both of them. Difference is ILike doesn't have the disguise yet, whereas Moo did grab it, so could be an advantage for Moo. We'll see. Good timing on ILike though, getting batty when he's also opening the door. Whereas Moo has to go around, loses a little bit of time. Not too far though behind in terms of that, and now this is where that difference with Moo grabbing the deputy first may come to play. Why am I buffering? Holy. Bad internet day. God. Yeah, Ilike's gonna be getting this guy next to Nolan. Are we bring see? Yeah, I don't know why it's head for some. Ilikeis so far behind. The move is yeah. No, I'll just keep pushing. So it should be obvious what the result is. I don't know why it's so bad now. It wasn't this bad before. No idea. There's who eventually gets. Oh my lord! It is actually. How far behind? Lee. Yeah, it is so far behind. I don't get it's so bad now. He loses lead. Wow, well, I wonder. I mean, he was ahead, but he wasn't like half a minute ahead because of this goddamn lagging. Don't know why it's so bad. And Ilike has waved, so it is gonna be. It's gonna be both of them trading each other's map picks, and I feel like I probably should just restart my internet, see if that helps, because this is horrible. If you'll allow me just a moment, I shall hopefully return. Just a second. Okay, I have restarted it now. I do not know if it's any better. Maybe it is. I would hope it is. And yeah, I guess we can. If you wanna try now, hopefully works. I don't know if it will, but I guess we'll find out. So yeah, we'll be going into our first RNG map here with Scale map where IlikeHitman has a lot more plays than Moo, but Moo once again very close in terms of PB. 5 wins, 3 losses out of 8. For Moo, buffering again. My God, they're really just not gonna work. Bruh. Please don't do this now. I don't know why it's so bad. I just on me. But yeah, I like been here 17 times, 11 wins, 6 losses, 336 PB compared to who's 349, slightly better. Should be another very close match. Or other. All right, last 10 seconds till we get going. Hopefully, refresh go again real quick before we get started. So we got Zoe Washington, Hatchet, Jebediah blocked, no KO, and Sophia Washington, Circumcision Knife, Event Staff, also no KO. Very much a red box spin, this one. Not too bad in terms of the items. Obviously, Circumcision Knife, you do gotta kind of know where it is, which could trip you up, but if you know where it is, it's not gonna be a major issue. Moo will be starting Architect, looking for that Circumcision Knife. I like also a little behind. Shouldn't. Alright, yeah. Assuming there's no buffers, is a little bit behind. Also looking for that Circumcision Knife. There they go. That's the knife grabbed both ways. It's just gonna head upstairs for Sophia first. Makes sense, because you also need the hatchet from up here eventually anyways. So who's probably just gonna open this path using the greatest item to ever exist, the phone, by connecting to chat. Oh god. Internet dropped again for a second, but hope not. So that is these guys, they can move in. We'll be getting the event staff here first, which makes sense. Moo not too far behind either. And still should have some time for Sophia, and even gonna use this little trank tech to get past these two checkpoint guards in a way, and makes this traversal a lot faster. And I think because of this, he can now make the Zoe timing or Sophia timing very comfortably. Has also made it though, so it's not that big of a lead in a way. But it will be the first kill down successfully for both of them, I assume. Moo actually goes for it. Don't know what he was looking at there, but it's the kill. I guess he was just maybe making sure that he's gonna get the correct one, but does in fact do so. Now, who's just gotta get Jebediah. Gonna go for this peekaboo into the room here. He doesn't turn. He absolutely trolls though. Oh my god. Now he's gotta figure something else out, because Jeb just doesn't care. Suppose. There we go. Second tries the charm with the item toss, and IlikeHitman on the other side. Didn't quite catch what happened, but something to do with Jeb again, because he seems to be Mr. Trollman himself and trespass as architect. Yeah, makes sense. That box is full. So Jeb shall be left unconscious behind the couch. Now Moose just gotta fetch the hatchet, which he also doesn't have a disguise for. Gonna use a little bullet distract there just to turn the guy around. And this fella and can pop a trank dart into him, so makes this a little easier. And now also a lockpick for the door for the hatchet, so there's no bullet panic or anything. I like getting the event staff once again. Moo just gotta be careful about. Ooh. Constant seeing the body, I think. Yeah, Moo's gotta go for a little detour because of that. But I assume the plan is just a bone lure whenever Zoe comes by. I don't know why else he would be dropping the axe there, or hatchet even, not axe. Still in a very big lead, so of course he doesn't know it, but yeah, it's gonna be a. If he plays this safe, he should have the win here, no matter what, assuming no restart. But I suppose we'll find out. What are we doing? He gonna try to speed up the phone chain? Actually, yeah, probably. Just gonna let Zoe see the phone and then keep ringing it all the way to victory. This is kind of gaming, if this works. And it looks like it has worked. Yeah, Moose sped up the Zoe cycle, getting her back here with the earlier phone chain trigger. Which is very good, very nice. And this now allows him to get the kill a lot quicker than he would have. And of course, with the guards dealt, it's gonna have an exit disguise as well. So very well done by Moo. Would have been interesting to know how close whatever IlikeHitman was gonna do would have been. I assume it would have been very similar to what Moo was planning, but yeah, he's gonna just drop off the hatchet here. And yeah, it would have been some form of Zoe lure, I don't know what. But yeah, nicely done by Moo with the phone chain. And with that, Moo has now won his second map, and now heading into our second RNG map, we'll be up 4-2 now, potentially on match point. And also, what I forgot to mention in scale was the fact that because these two have played against each other, there's also a couple maps where they do have some form of head-to-head, and scale also was one of them, and Haven is another. We won't be having the last one in this match though, which would have been Colorado, but that was banned by IlikeHitman. And yeah, Haven, the other map where Moo and IlikeHitman have clashed before, and Moo did win. Moo did win back then as well, but keep in mind this match is all the way back from RR13, so it's been quite a while since that. However, we want to talk about statistics in general. 16 plays for Moo, 11, 5 and 0, 552. Very nice personal best time for Moo. On the other side, I like with a whole lot more, even 26 with a respectable 817 PB as well. And yeah, in about a minute we'll see whether Moo can keep the Haven win streak against ILike going and potentially win the game, of course, and or if ILike can catch it up, and whether we will see that last RNG map or not. And yeah, that will be starting just 35-ish seconds from now. Moving at a rusher pre-plan, yeah. Okay. I like doing a little Captain Rush, but just for safety, I'll refresh both before we start with the spin. But yeah, fourth spin, Haven Island will be Tyson Williams, Silence Pistol, Gas Suit, Stephen Bradley, Seashell as the actual suit, and no KO. Finally, Ludmila Vetrova, Sniper Rifle as Waiter. Definitely feels like a Villa start. More than not. It's gonna be a pistol, double, and medic items plus sniper for both of them. Moo does load in first. Goes for a quick restart though. I guess he might have wanted the tech crew disguise here. Or something, I don't know. Or then just a pathing choice that he didn't like, but both gonna be heading down this secret tunnel here. Moo even in a little bit of a lead, even though he had that one quick restart. Nice double knockout there. As ILike not gonna be able to make the same timing because of him being a little behind and even getting caught by the girl coming back, so now giving Moo a decent bit of a lead, but still does have to get the Tyson kill. It's gonna be a little close. They obviously don't have a snail or anything for anything like that. It's just gotta rush into the cinema and hope they make it in time. I don't think they do, but it's gonna be the bedroom up next then for tomorrow. I don't know if they do. I don't know Haven well enough to say anything. I'm just gonna be quiet and observe. They do make the timing. Think long and a quick tap to the head, and that's the first kill done for Moo. It's also able to get either guard disguise to move around the villa a little easier, and yeah, up next would be Steven, I would think. Seashell forgot where exactly. Oh no, it's actually right here. I do remember now. It is right there where the guy goes for a drink. It actually bullet impacted someone. I think it was the waiter because he didn't hit the. He didn't get the investigation on. Didn't get the investigation on the guard. I think he just missed the shot, but ended up bullet impacting the waiter, and that's now caused a little bit of a panic up there, but nothing to worry about. Little throw there with the medic should be hopefully catching Steven. At least Moo is confident that he has, and I trust him. Think yeah, he did miss the Tyson timing by the looks of it, so another restart for him, unfortunately. And now Moo, having retrieved the suit, just gonna head back to the bathroom with the seashell, of course, in pocket, and that should be Moo getting his second kill here as soon as he can get this seashell tossed at Steven, and he does. And there it is. Now, two options here. Of course, you can go for the waiter and the sniper first, and then just wait for Ludmilla, and that looks like what Moo is opting to do. For a bush lure on the waiter. Interesting, but it does work. There he goes. There's the disguise. Has to make sure that the guard doesn't go into the bush. And he won't with the item drop. So now, Moo, only one obstacle remaining. Ilike's. Oh, he's panicked. Tyson. It's not what you want. Yeah, no, this is looking better for Moo the longer we go. Moo has a durian here for Ludmilla, so no problems here in terms of the medic either. And now the dreaded part of everyone playing roulette is waiting. Is not often times where you want to be waiting around, but this is one of them. And nothing else Moo can do except wait for Ludmilla to come in the bathroom. And IlikeH even changing plans, not going for the gas suit first anymore. Just had enough of not getting this down, and just gonna end up getting the Tyson isolation first, then going for the gas suit. Moo tried to go fast and even missed the first shot, but luckily no one heard that scream from Ludmilla, and that will be Moo out. Oh, IlikeH even getting hunted. That's a tragedy. And with that, Moo, after losing Paris, will be winning the 3 next ones, and with that, taking the match 6-2. Not saying IlikeH played bad by any means, but of course, little things matter in the world of roulette. So Moo just a hair bit better today. And with that, that means Moo. I was gonna say this hasn't updated yet, but there we go. Moo moving into the 2-point bracket with others like Joker, Alf, Kenny, Cumboy Chuck, Pidgey, Beard, and Luke, by the looks of it. And on the other side, I like gonna be staying in the 1 point column so far. I still have plenty of matches for everyone left, so these standings will change, of course, as we go. But if we want to talk a little bit about what's going on, we got a lot of games today, with the next one in about 20 minutes. Zerun versus Virtual Dream will be casted by, I presume that is Mika and Deeson. Then they will be taking Fly For You versus Apricot at 7 p.m. Well, then Afro versus In For Fun 8 p.m. and that will be taken by Quati and Skylar. And 9 p.m. Omni versus Rauken, also gonna be taken by Quati and Skylar. Then the final match for today looks to be Rocky versus Phantom Skull, and that will be at 10 p.m. today. And then more games coming tomorrow, starting with Frank the Eagle versus Skylar at 5 p.m. Mika versus Randy at 6 p.m. and a couple more matches that didn't make the list here. But if you want to check out all the matches, in your own time zone, head on over to hitmaps.com. You'll find it there. But with that said, thank you everyone for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Thank you, Moo and ILike, of course, for the game. And have a great rest of your day, everyone. I'll see you all next time. And bye-bye.